Hey everyone, it's Patrick, and I'm here of course with Mr. Grant, being the Shawnee Greens, and our sister city being
Nikaho, Japan.
We thought we'd go ahead and take a look at our first two Japanese players that have signed in the past 2 years with the Oklahoma City Energy.
Yes, Shawnee is is a part of the Sister City program, and it's paired up internationally. Whenever I was a kid, we would have exchange programs between both of the cities, and sometimes some of the students from here in Shawnee would go to stay there in Nikaho, Japan, and some of the kids from Nikaho would come over here to stay. It was always kind of a nice little cultural exchange, and it always kind of had a great insight for that. So when the Energy signed a Japanese player, we were really excited about it.
Wasn't there something about business cards?
All of them had business cards when they came here.
And how old?
They were 12? Because it was my 6th grade year, I remember that a large contingent of them. And yeah, they had, a lot of them had business cards. It was strange to us because we thought only like CEOs did, or guys that worked in skyscrapers did that sort of thing. It was just kind of one of those little cultural. It was very neat.
But we do have the sister city, and we actually have what's the park called? The Sister City Park?
The Japanese Friendship Garden?
Yes.
That is on the southwest side of the Shawnee Airport, here in Shawnee, Oklahoma.
Alright, here we go. Here's a picture. This is of the Friendship.
Gundam Wing rules.
I've been there. They have a nice little exercise area. They have a nice little track to run around, rock gardens. You can see this bridge, some artwork. It's a nice little place during the spring to stop and have a picnic.
There's a gazebo.
There is a gazebo. First off, we have Kodai Aida, who signed last year. We've seen a minimal amount of just because of injury. Then we have our other player,
Hiroki Korimoto.
He's a new player for this year.
Yeah, he originally was playing in Japan.
Well, we're going to go ahead and take a look at him. Let's go ahead and pull that up, I suppose. All the players. Let's take a look at Kodai first. He signed last year. We've only seen a little bit of him.
Kodai always seems to have like these really quick bursts of speed, which are really important, especially whenever he gets down there inside of the box. We could really appreciate that kind of enthusiasm down there on the field. He always has excellent control over the ball.
Yeah. A lot of speed, too. He almost kind of reminds me just a touch of Gordo or Frankie.
Yeah.
In the sense of his aggressiveness, just driving with the ball.
And he really does have a really good dexterity with it. And then let's take a look at Hiroki Kurimoto. At least let's check out one thing, a memory I am never gonna forget.
Oh yeah.
That was actually one of the best energy goals I've ever seen. This gentleman right here is now going to go down in the lore of this team.
All right, here it is. Setup, as you can see, it's 1-1. This is Oklahoma City and Tulsa.
Yeah,
this is the derby. This is the third leg of the derby.
Let's watch this marvelous goal by Mr. Hiroki Korimoto.
There he is. Right
okay,
there.
He gets the service coming in from Bijev, and then it's like he floated through the air.
We started calling him
Hiromoto. I was celebrating so hard along the fence line that I really thought people were going to throw bottles at me. Because I was just going crazy right next to all those Tulsa supporters. But, oh, wow. I mean, it was just such a great game. Still, that right there was one of the best moments I've ever seen. And that gentleman right there, Mr. Hiroki Kurimoto, made it possible.
I could watch this over and over again.
I could too. Let's watch it over and over again.
But it looks like B-Jeff and just pow. Yeah.
And let's see it again.
He glides through the air like a gazelle.
Let's see it again. And again. And again. Let's see that one more time. Oh, it's so beautiful. Just beauty. Just absolute. It's like he floated from outside of the box into the box.
Yeah. Now, I remember during this game that the sun and the heat had just annihilated me, and I wasn't feeling good. But when this goal, and for that matter, the first goal broke out, it's like sudden rush of adrenaline, and all of a sudden I'm jumping up, running around, screaming as well. And then a few moments later, it catches up, and I was like, oh yeah, I don't feel good. And I just kind of collapse back on the... And that was it.
Still, one of the greatest victories ever was brought to us by Mr. Hiroki Korimoto and his final last-minute goal there.
Yeah,
in the third leg of the Black Gold Derby. I think it might go down as goal of the year for us.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a possibility.
Might go. It's right now a strong contender.
Yeah, the way he glided through the air like that,
yeah,
like a majestic.
He just floated. It was great. We want to say that we appreciate having both of you guys on our team, and we hope to see you both score many more goals in the future.
Yeah, screw Tulsa. Score more goals like that.
Domo arigato.